Good evening, everyone. I'm Caroline, Mason's little sister. For those that don't know, me and Mason have a 5-year age gap. This means that growing up with him didn't feel like having a brother. It felt like having a second dad. He was always banging on my door asking, "Why is this door locked?" or scooping me off the ground after I fell face first into the pavement. He's always taken care of me, and I'm so glad he found another person in his life to not only take care of, but that will take care of him as well. Thank you, Emily. I can only hope that his loud chewing and messy eating doesn't scare you away. I know I give Mason a hard time, but the truth is that I know he will be an amazing, caring, devoted husband. I used to worry that the right girl that would appreciate all those qualities might never walk into his life. And that's why when he brought Emily home, I was so relieved that she was so kind, patient, and most importantly, just as weird as him. She fit right into our family, and our weird jokes didn't seem to scare her off. While I might have been scared that Mason wouldn't find the perfect girl for him, and I was always pressuring him to just go on a date, even if she's crazy, or weird in all the wrong ways, or not even his type, he never listened to me. Mason wasn't scared because he knew what he wanted, and who he wanted. He just hadn't met her yet. For Mason, it was just a matter of waiting until the day he met Emily. While Mason may not have had many romantic connections before he met the one, he had something just as important. Those are the people who helped shape him into the man he is today. Our family, his close friends, and the people who watched him grow up, mess up, and watched me somehow become the cooler one between the two of us. While Mason has grown into an amazing man, all his best qualities he never had to grow into. He just always had them. I remember being young and wanting to hang out with his friends all the time when he had them over at the house. You'd think he'd be kicking me out and begging me to leave, but he never did. I had no clue my 12-year-old brother didn't want his 7-year-old sister joining his sleepover. I finally got old enough to come to the realization all on my own. Mason has never made me feel unwelcomed in a room, unless it was any time before 12 to wake him up. Mason has always been that way, and will always be that way. He doesn't care who you are or how weird others might think you are. You are welcome anywhere he is. That isn't something he had to learn. That's something he's just always had. All of us got to witness his loyalty, his stubbornness, and his huge heart long before he ever handed it to Emily. That's why today means so much, because we're not just welcoming someone new into our family. We're celebrating the fact that Mason finally found a person who sees everything that we see in him. Someone who loves him for the same reasons we do, and someone who thinks his goofy personality is one of his best qualities. Emily, thank you for being so good to him. Thank you for bringing out the best in him and for loving him in a way that feels easy and natural. You balance him out, you challenge him, and you make him happier than I've ever seen him. Not only have you been the light in Mason's life, but the missing piece in our family and the sister I've always wanted. You've turned into the cool older sister that I borrow clothes from and copy outfits. You're someone that I turn to when I need advice or a quick gossip session, since the only person I have to worry about finding out about the juicy tea we were spilling is just my brother, and maybe my mom. I've always struggled with finding friends, and I'm so glad Mason found someone that's not only his best friend, but became a close friend of mine as well. Mason, I'm proud of you. You've grown into a man that leads with kindness, loyalty, and love. And even though I still claim I'm the favorite child, I'll admit you make it really hard for mom and dad to choose. And we all know who the real baby of the family is, and it's not me. So let's raise a glass to Mason and Emily, to a lifetime of love, laughter, patience, and hopefully meals where Mason remembers to chew with his mouth closed. I'm so grateful I get to stand here today and celebrate the two of you. Cheers to the happy couple.